Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Mariners franchise. And wow, last game, if you missed it, it was an offensive explosion in Boston. It was absolutely amazing. And we've gone ahead a little bit further, and you can see we've dropped down a little bit, sitting at 13 and 15. But look at the Athletics at 23 and 4. They've won, they just continue to win, just building that division lead. Now going through, looking at some guys that are a little bit struggling. Evan White, Jarred Kelenic so far struggling early so far in the season, but we're so early into the season. He shed long, only hitting 77. That is not what you want to see at all. I know he has limited at bats, but you want to see a little bit more production. Kyler Murray right now hitting around 200. Not what you want to see there. So far, Kyle Lewis has really won that job. Looking through the minor leagues, Julio Rodriguez hitting a solid 281. Elhuris Montero, a guy we actually got in the Cardinals trade, he's hitting 333 so far, looking pretty good. Man, we got him in that Genesis Cabrera deal. So far that deal for us is looking pretty good. Getting some two solid players. Going through the rest of the minor leagues here. Just going to look through the stats here so far through the first few weeks. You see that our number one pick, Tomas Rodriguez, hitting 327, and Marte, that's what you want to see. He really struggled last year, came on near the end, but right now hitting very well, showing some power as well. So that is something, the development you want to see from the youngster. And hopefully maybe possibly could move up to AAA if he just continues to hit like that. Going through, I think we're going to add Patrick Wisdom, bring him up back to the bigs here, because I think what we're going to do is take Shed Long, and we're going to move him down to AAA. I think right now Wisdom would be better off the bench right now and give us more. And yeah, Marte, might as well. I mean, we're just going to move him up to AAA, and we're going to give him a start. Let him try to do some work there. He's hitting very well this year, and just let him continue to develop and see what he can do there. Going through the pitchers here through our big league so far, Samardzija struggling at 6.85 ERA, and Genesis Cabrera actually really struggling at a 7.15 ERA, whip over 2. Not what you want to see there. Bullpen, Alvarez struggling, and so is Jackson. Alvarez, it's tough because he's our only lefty in the bullpen, so you don't want to let him go. So rest of our guys, not too bad there. As we go to AAA, see how these, so many top prospects down here, and guys that could definitely easily be in the rotation. Justin Dunn, not too bad. Justice Sheffield pitching really well, looks like so far. Raymond Dude just dominating, and so is Matt Lynn, just absolutely dominating right now. So that is fantastic to see that our first two picks in this first ever draft in this franchise are performing so well. Really dominated in AA, now dominating in AAA, and hopefully, maybe next year, who knows, we'll see if one or not both of them could be ready for the major leagues. And the way they're pitching right now, they might be ready this year at some point to come up and show their stuff. So that is awesome to see. Couple guys struggling there in AA, but that's okay. Just work out the kinks down there. And it's really good to see Rich Tejada performing well as well, because we need a lefty guy in the bullpen, and you know what? He might be the answer. That could be a trade chip later on. We'll see what happens, but he could be the answer for sure. As Genesis Cabrera, we're going to move him down. Just struggling a lot, and we're going to give Justice Sheffield a shot here. I think he's performing so well in AAA, and right now he deserves a shot to get a start once again in the big leagues. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to San Diego and take on the defending World Series champions, the San Diego Padres, here in San Diego, and Justice Sheffield, his first start in a long time in the big. So here we go into San Diego. How can we back up that 22-run performance against Boston? But right now, it looks like a pretty good start, D. Gordon, and that's going to be a leadoff home run for D. Gordon. So the power just continues over in here into San Diego. And man, what a start there. Cannot complain. Leadoff home run for Gordon. Give us a little 1-0 lead. And here comes Daniel Vogelbach. Look what he's doing on the road. Hitting 327, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. So far good on the road as he rips this one just foul. As they always play that shift on him, but he has so much power, he can get it past the shift, but it doesn't matter how much power you have there as he swings through the fastball for strike 3. And here comes Justice Sheffield, still only 24 years old, now getting a chance and having a chance here to take over a rotation spot. So that's going to be a leadoff single right up the middle. So not the greatest start for Sheffield, but that's okay. Obviously a tough team, the defending champs. And here comes your 2021 World Series MVP, Andrew Vaughn, to the plate. The Padres beating the Yankees last year. So Sheffield, 1-2 count. That is going to be ripped. That is going to be base hit into right field. So first two men on here for the Padres. And trying to get right back at it here. And here comes Fernando Tatis right now sitting second in the NL with at the 348 clip. And this we're going to get a pop-up. So that should be an infield fly. So that'll be one down here. But yeah, with this lineup, you got Machado coming up. Jurickson, Profar, Will Myers, Anderson, Mejia. This is a very, very formidable lineup, that is for sure. And especially we got Machado here coming to the plate. So 0-1 pitch here to Machado. He's going to rip this one, and it's going to go just foul. Could have been a 3-1 game right there, but he rips this one. D. Gordon is going to he's going to get up getting it, but because he knocked it down, that's actually going to save a run. So bases loaded here with one down. First inning troubles here for Sheffield, and again they get a pop-up here from Profar, and that will be out number 2. So let's see if we can get out of this jam here, and that's going to bring Will Myers to the plate. So 2-2 count here to Myers. Pitch, grounded just foul. That would have been trouble for sure. So another 2-2 pitch here. On the way, strike 3 on the fastball. And Will Myers goes looking, and Justice Sheffield gets out of that bases-loaded mess with no runs here in the first. So we go to the second inning. Here comes Kyle Lewis, really kind of taking over that spot with Kyler Murray struggling, as Lewis is going to get a hold of that hanging slider there. This one into deep center, and it's going to be gone as he looks up and is out of here. 430 feet later, Kyle Lewis drills that one, and man, second home run already of the ballgame for this Mariners team here in this second inning for the 2-run lead. So now, still in the second, 2 down. Here comes Justice Sheffield to the plate. So probably didn't want to be thinking about this when he comes up to the majors, but he makes do of it as he hits a single there and continues this second inning. And congratulations to Justice Sheffield. That's your first major league hit. How about that? Getting a hit there and bringing D. Gordon back to the plate with a chance of the hit and maybe score a run here. 2-2 pitch to Gordon. He rips this one. That's going to be a base hit, but have to slow him up. That was hit just a little too well, as we're going to have bases loaded here with 2 down. And here comes Gregorius to the plate. Kenny not going to run, and he's going to ground this one over. Tatis has got it, and that's going to be a force out at second to end of the inning. So we can't do anything with bases loaded ourselves, as looks like Sheffield has settled down a little bit. Gets the pitcher there on the fastball high, and he gets through the second inning. Not too bad, as now we go to the bottom of the third with 1 down, and here comes Andrew Vaughn to the plate. Singled earlier. He's going to single again here. Another base hit. So the World Series MVP having a pretty good game here so far, and that is going to bring Tatis Jr. to the plate. Pitch to him. Ground ball. Possible double play ball. I'll put it over to first and get him there. Double play to get out of the third inning and still retain the 2-0 lead as we go to the fourth. And here comes Kyle Lewis with 1 down, and it looks like he's got himself another one. This time it's a no-doubter. See you later. Second home run of the ball game. And man, the power is just crazy with this team, as we're just crushing balls here in a park that's notoriously tough to, get some power on, as we are getting it here and gives us the 3-0 lead. And here comes other power hitter Justice Sheffield to the plate, as a joking aside. But look at him. He hits another one. That's right over the first baseman's head. And Sheffield on his way to second base. And look at Justice Sheffield. Comes up, making his debut this year in the National League, and has 2 hits so far in his 2 at-bats. One with a double, and now D. Gordon's going to hit it by the pitch. So right now, with 2 down here in the fourth, Gregorius has another chance here with 2 outs to get some runs to the board, and he hits this one right up the middle. Sheffield's going to be on his way to the home plate, and he is going to slide in there safe. Gordon over to the third. This time, Gregorius comes through with a big 2-out hit, giving us the 4-0 lead. And we continue here with this offense as Mookie Betts hits that one over to Machado. He'll get the force out at second. But another run starting to rally off the bat of Justice Sheffield. And now go to the pitching. And he's really performed well since that first inning. But now with no down, man on, and that's going to be a base hit. So you're going to have 2 on, nobody out here in this fourth inning as San Diego tries to get back into it. And that's going to bring Will Myers to the plate. 1-1 pitch to Myers. That's going to get through. That's going to be a base hit. Possibly run scored. Up with a throw is Lewis to the plate. It's going to be late, and San Diego will get their first run on the board as Machado scores. and puts this to a 4-1 ball game with the tying run on. Actually at to the plate, but he gets him swinging through there for out number 2. So here comes pinch hitter Michael Taylor to try to continue this 4th inning. 2-2 pitch here to Taylor, and he's going to get a ground ball up the middle. Kaiboom over with it. Out number 3 there at first base, so limit the San Diego Padres to 1 run here in the 4th as they pinch hit. And you can see the game for Perdomo, not very good. 4 innings, 4 earned, 8 hits allowed as we head now to the top of the 5th. So here comes Kyle Lewis, 2 home runs onto this ball game, but he's going to ground out there to end the inning. So nothing for us in the 5th. And it's going to bring Manny Machado, who's had a great game so far, 2 for 2. Here to lead off this 6th inning. So first pitch to Machado, and he rips this one deep. That's going to be to the wall, and it's going to get over the wall for a solo home run. Just fair there, right at the brick wall. And Machado has been killing it so far, 3 for 3 now with that dinger, and puts this lead back to 2, 4-2 score here. But luckily, Sheffield will get out of that, get out of the 6th inning, and keep this lead just at 4-2. But guess what? Leadoff man in the 7th, Gregorius, is going to get that run right back. Another home run in this ball game. So unbelievable there. Gregorius, 405 shot, and he gets the homer there, putting the lead back into 3, 5-2. As that would be it for Sheffield. 6 innings. I thought he did pretty well. Got out of that jam there in the 1st, and then only allowed 2 runs. That solo home run through 6. Not too bad, as McGill's going to get out of the 7th there and keep this lead at 5-2. As we head to the 9th inning, trying to add on some more runs. Give a little more space here. 3-2 pitch, and Vogelbach is going to draw a walk there. So we've got 2 on, 2 out here. And here comes Jarrett Kelenic to try to do something here. 0 for 3 so far in this ball game. Pitch to him, 1-0. He's going to rip this one. That's going to be deep. Will it get over his head? It will. And it's actually going to get over everything. See you later. Another home run for this offense. Right now leading the American League in home runs. 3-run home run for Jarrett Kelenic in the 9th. And just like that, that's going to put it up to a 6-run ball game. As guess what? We're going to have back-to-back homers here. That one is out of here. See you later, Carter Kaiboom, with a boom of his own, and puts this lead up to 9-2. So we got plenty of assurance here going into the 9th inning. Looks like we can get a victory here in San Diego as we bring in Dustin May to try to get this one out of here. 0-2 count, gets him swinging through, and that is a solid victory against the defending champs. And nice job for Justice Sheffield. It really looked like it was going to be a struggle early on. Bases loaded, looking terrible, and he comes through, settle down, pitches very nice, and allows the offense to come through. Man, look at that. What, 6 home runs in this ball game? Sheffield, 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned, 4 Ks, and then McGill and May just shut it down in the bullpen. Excellent job there. That's going to get us back to 500 at 15-15. I mean, the way that the A's are playing, there's not much of a real opportunity to get back in this division. I mean, they've already got a 9-game lead over the Rangers. Taking a look, you can see the Blue Jays at 25-8. But look at the Orioles, 5-26. In 31 games, they've only scored 76 runs. They've lost 10 in a row. Complete other opposite here. Look at the Angels at 9-23. They are absolutely struggling. So you got some teams that are really doing well and teams that are absolutely struggling here so far. Giants are 4-25. 4 wins so far for the Giants. That is not good. So you got the Orioles and Giants really, really struggling. Right now, I would say for us, 15-15, not too bad, but hopefully we can get something rolling here. And the way the bats have really been coming alive, I mean, the offense is outstanding. After that game where we just couldn't get, we only had 1 hit to the 9th inning, it seems like that grand slam from Vogelbach has really woken up the bats of this offense, and now we just got to get the pitching going, as some of our bullpen guys struggling a little bit here early on, and maybe not getting the most quality starts, but hopefully if our pitchers can turn it around and our bats just, stay at a nice even pace, this team could really take off. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. This lineup is so dangerous, and right now it's almost like we don't even have to worry about the division. Let's just play free baseball, because the way the A's are playing, it's already such a lead so far. It's just crazy. So let's get into a game against the Angels. They're only 9-23, so they're struggling a little bit. So hopefully we can pick up another win as we face Julio Teheran. He's only 1-4 in the season. And let's see how the offense does in this ball game. So starting off this ball game, Vogelbach with 2 out. He's going to ground out to first for out number 3. So the first inning's going to be over. And we got James Paxton on the mound. ERA a little bit elevated. Whip not too bad, but he has 4-1 on the season. And here comes Mike Trout, just as always, continues to dominate. And look at his numbers versus Paxton, hitting over 400 in his career with a home run. And it continues here as he's going to rip that one for a base hit. So once again, first inning troubles. Always seems like to get something going in the first inning, but just trying to get out of that first inning jam here. As here's Ohtani. He's going to rip this one. That one's going to be foul. That's 3-2 pitch, 2 down, runners go, and that is going to be a walk. Oh man, I thought that was strike 3. So another bases loaded situation here in the first inning is up into the plate, but he's going to pop it up here, and that should do it for the first as that is caught. And the bases loaded jam goes away for Paxton. And game remains tied at 0-0 so far as we go to the second. So here comes Kyle Lewis. Obviously, the 2 home runs in San Diego. I mean, really can't complain there. But he's going to swing through for strike 3 to end the second inning for us as we head to the third. So both pitches looking pretty good here so far. Simmons, 0-2 pitch to him. He's going to swing through for the strikeout. So where Trout has just outstanding numbers versus Paxton, Simmons is a complete opposite, as he's got nothing there for the strikeout. But here comes Trout. That one's absolutely crushed into right field, and you can see that one goodbye as Trout just continues to absolutely clobber the ball against James Paxton with the solo home run there and give this Angels team a 1-0 lead here as we go into the fifth. So the bats haven't really done anything so far, and hopefully can change that with Evan White to the plate. 3-1 count. He hits this one deep, and that short wall over there in right field, and it's going to stay fair, and it's gone. See you later. Reminds me of Boston out there with that short fence, and the ball just gets out of the park. Evan White with the home run and ties this ball game up at 1. If the wall's any taller, that is not out of there. So now this fifth inning is turned around. As you can see, we got bases loaded with nobody down. D. Gordon is going to ground ball, but he will not be there at first. So they only get 1, but a run will score. And here comes Didi Gregorius to try to knock in some more runs. First and third, 1 down. Pitch. Gregorius drills this one. That's going to be over his head into the wall, and it's going to be gone. A home run. Now, because of the yellow line, it hit off the wall, but because they have that yellow line there, that counts as a home run. So see you later, home run. And this ball game is just taken off as our offense is coming alive here in this fifth inning. And we've got now a 5-1 lead. As Kelenich's going to go down looking there to end the inning, but that is what you want to see. Gives Paxton the lead. And now hopefully he can pitch very well and keep this one out of and just keep this in a 5-1 ball game. But just coming right back next inning, and that's the first batter to come up to the plate and crushes a home run. There goes Ford with the homer and putting this back to a 3-run lead as we'll get the ground ball out there to end of the fifth inning. So the Angels get back at least 1 as we head into the sixth. We go to the bottom of the sixth, and Mike Trout, he's just been killing it so far, and it just continues. Another hit here for Trout. So obviously that career average against Paxton really played into this ball game as 3 for 3 with a homer. And here comes Anthony Rendon with nobody down. He's going to hit this one, and that is going to be trouble. That's going to be to the wall. Trout using his speed. He'll get all the way over to the third. Let's see if they send him. They will. Do we have a play at the plate? That throw is going to be offline, and Trout will score there on the Rendon double and puts this lead back to 2 here, 5-3 in the sixth with still nobody down. So Ohtani to the plate. He'll hit this one. That'll be a White up with it. He'll get him at first, but that allows Rendon there to go over to third. And now a fly ball will get him in. So here comes Joseph Adele. Pitch to Adele. Hits this one. That's going to be ripped, and it's going to be right at Gregorius. And that will be out number 3 in that inning. But the Angels add another. And now, at a 5-3 ball game, let's see what the offense can do. See if we can add on some more as D. Gordon's going to start off this seventh inning with a base hit. And here comes Gregorius. Had that 3-run shot earlier. Pitch. Looking. Hit and run action. Works out perfectly. Shortstop moved over with the lefty up. Allows the ball to get right through D. Gordon over to third, and here comes Mookie Betts so far. 0 for 1, couple of walks, and looking for a hit here. 3-2 count to Betts. Hits one down the line. Could it be 2? Nice play there by Rendon, and it's going to be a double play. Can't score the run there, but still not out of the 7th. Can Vogelbach come away with a 2-out hit to get one of these runs back? And he will! He will rip that one into the gap, comes up with a huge hit after the deflating double play. Up with it to second's a double, and that is going to be a run. 6-3 the score now. Nice job with the 2-out hit. Seems like we've been doing a lot of that, getting some really key 2-out hits to add on some runs as Simmons continues his struggles against Paxton. Another strikeout there to end the 7th inning, and I think right there is where we'll end James Paxton tonight. I know he's only had 84 pitches, but still, I think that's good to go and let the bullpen do the work. As D. Gordon trying to come up with a huge hit here with 2 down, and once again here in the 8th, another big 2-out hit going to score the run. Gives us another run on the board, puts the lead back up to 4. And yeah, I'm not sure what's up with these 2-out hits, these 2-out rallies. It is something else as Gregorius looks awful there and swings through that slider for out number 3. But another run, and now let's go and see what this bullpen can do. Taylor Williams is going to come in here. You can see Paxton's night. Yes, it only 84 pitches, but I think that was good enough. Did his job. As now here comes Mike Trout. No Paxton anymore. So can't just absolutely crush him. And you can see Williams gets him looking there in the outside corner. Trout can't believe it. But it's strike 3. And now with 2 down here, man on. Ohtani's going to ground this one over to first. And that'll be out number 3 here in the 8th. So 1 inning to go. See if we can get a nice victory here against this struggling A's team. And the question is, can we add any more runs here in the 9th? So 3-2 pitch here to Vogelbach. And the pitch. And we are going to add some more runs. As that is an absolute blast into right field. See you later. That was absolutely crushed. Just the hang time on that ball was crazy. 406, the exit velocity, 107 miles an hour. And wow. And it looks like we got another one as the home runs just continue for this team, showing the power as Jarred Kelenic is going to crush one of his own, his 5th on the season. And that is going to increase this lead even more. So we go to the 9th inning, let Williams finish this one out. And the 2-2 pitch, it's going to be a ground ball. Gordon up with it, and that will be the out number 3 and the end of the ball game. 10-5 the score. As you can see, the Angels did add some more in the 9th, but still, with that 8-run lead going to the 9th inning, we had this one pretty much in the bag. And once again, the offense just continues to roll. Another 4 home runs, 3 doubles, putting up 10 runs on 15 hits. Paxton, not too bad. 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned, 6 Ks, just the 1 walk. And you can see the GM rating has gone up, so that is fantastic. We're playing a lot better baseball, and hopefully this can continue. And hopefully we can maybe get close to possibly maybe a wild card spot. We'll see. It's still early on. We're only in April. We're not even May yet, but hopefully it can continue. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I appreciate it. You guys stay safe out there. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.